excited by all the changes. So for 3,500 years, this is really the start of patriarchy. And I've been a patriarch in many of my life, so I'm not blaming men or anything, but we have had a shift. Women have been saying, mainly to men, so what do you want me to look like? I'll be whatever, because I don't know who I am. And so we see images like this. This is what I want you to look like. I want you to have 75 hot body moves. I want you to have better sex, get glowing, have a waist like that. And at the top here, it has healthy, sexy breasts. Imagine where I got this image. I was sitting in the oncology unit where people were having mastectomies. And I was having radiotherapy, and they had this on this line there to read. And I thought, have you any idea what you're doing? So this is the image. 2,000 years before Christ, skinny men worship big fat women. 2,000 years after Christ, big fat men worship skinny women. And for the past 30 years, we've had these power struggles. We've got so many mini-men, you know. And you know it's a mini-man because they talk from their throat chakra. And you only have to listen to some of our media people, our politicians, and they go up like this, and they're like this, they're talking like this, and they go, and you think, shut up, you know. So when a woman is talking from her throat chakra, she speaks up here, and it tends to be fairly monotonal, and she's really not interested in anybody else. She's just telling them what they should be doing. When she speaks from her sacral chakra, she actually has a modality. She starts to talk with some frequency. She reaches out from her sacral chakra to reach you. You know when a woman is in her sacral chakra because you can feel that she actually cares about you, not just telling you how you should be. And I haven't heard one of our people in our government, I'm sorry to say, talk from their sacral chakra. Our women are too many-men. I want them to do their own work, then I'll trust them. And I think it's women who have to call women to be accountable. I don't need another man in parliament, in government. Had enough of them. I'm saying is we need women who are actually ready to actually be honorable to themselves and to their own sex, their own gender. Inside her. So this is just to finish off with what hasn't changed in women. So I said, well, you know, the body hasn't changed, so what is it every woman does? And I said, well, maybe every woman gives birth. Well, the fact is 40% of 40-year-olds around the world haven't given birth. So I want to say we have to move that idea away from a woman only being a woman if she gives birth. And almost 50% of women are not going to be in that category. What have all women done? Oh, every woman has periods. And we don't only have one. That would be fine, wouldn't it? Like, one did it. We do it for 35 years. If you were married 35 years, you'd have celebrations. How many of you had a 15-year celebration? I've done this for 15 years. And how many of you never talked to another woman about it? I mean, that's what I hear. Most of us don't talk to another woman about it. Sisters, we just keep it to ourselves. It's something we do every month and nobody talks about it. And we have 430 cycles, I worked out, and on average, 1 to 2 children. I cannot believe that the Creator would have been so uncaring and said, like, okay, you can have 430 potentials and for 1 or 2 children. No, 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 you'd have about 1 or 2 years. You know, we'll get it over and done with, you're going to have your children. We are being conned to say that our period's about having children. Someone said it's a potential. That's some potential. No. Every month, and I've spoken that every month we give birth, not just to babies, but to consciousness. Okay? So now, imagine every time you had a period, or for us who are postmenopausal, every month we are giving birth to new consciousness. Doesn't that make it a much more exciting experience for you?